First, the headlines. More than 85 patients admitted at Paumata and Tungjoy PHC on suspected food poisoning. Chief Minister Sri N. Biren Singh flags of firefighting vehicles expressed his concern over narrow local roads. Mizoram Police CID Special Branch seized 1.292 kgs of heroin. And India logs 5,108 new COVID-19 cases, 19 days in last 24 hours. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. More than 85 patients admitted at Paumata Primary Health Center and Tungjoy Primary Health Sub-Center yesterday midnight at around 12 a.m. on suspect of food poisoning. Food safety team has reached the venue early in the morning for inquiry. Doctors and nurses are actively working out to control the situation. Team Paumainaga, Sidomaimi, P and TM on the way with the medicines fearing to be out of medical stocks at the PHC due to excess number of patients. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today flagged off 11 new firefighting vehicles and other equipment of the Manipur Fire Service Department and said that it was part of a precautionary measures taken up to meet any eventuality of fire. The firefighting vehicles are for Imphal, Thoubal, More, Bishnupur, Tamenglong, Jiribam, Senapati, Kangpopi, Ukhrul and Churachandpur. Speaking as the chief guest of the launching cum demonstration ceremony at Kumalampag Main Gate Parking, Sri N. Biren Singh made two appeals to the people, including widening of bylines and local roads to ensure that emergency vehicles like the fire service vehicles can pass through the roads in any event of emergency and to maintain water ponds in every locality. Emphasizing on the importance of wider bylines and local roads, the Chief Minister questions how these enormous vehicles will drive through the narrow bylines of our localities in Imphal and district headquarters in the event of a fire or emergency. Appealing to the people to come out and actively participate in working for the welfare of the society, Sri N. Biren Singh said, "It is not the time to criticize others but the time to ask ourselves what we have done and contributed to the society," stating that around 64 vehicles are in service of fire service across the state and that 11 new vehicles with new sophisticated modern technology are being introduced today in the state. The Chief Minister further encouraged the firemen to continue their service for the people. The launching cum demonstration ceremony was attended by MP Rajya Sabha Maharaj Laiksemba Sanajauba, Ministers Sri L. Susindro Maitei, Dr. Shapam Ranjan Singh, Sri H. Dingo Singh, MLA Sri K. Robindro Singh and L. Rameshwar Maitei, DGP Sri P. Dongal, ADGP Sri Clay Khongsai, among others.
What I have contributed for the state, Hangnaba Matam Yorji. Madam, the very alarming situation in a high issue present. Example at the high game, which is a woman area, the Mesa Hazu. Kaisantong area. Lady will let up to the sea guardian, so sing at Mafam to the police of Hawaii, Police later, Convansulate, numbers later. Karai the kissing and no young and Doris. Sea guardian is my son to the giver. I don't know, I see anything, what a straight to put to a media ri sin law sin ko ra ga ina ngasi launch to se Manipur ki praja miyam da khubak changju dara loner ga government is site ge request of jiri lekai ki club sing मेरा पे भी सिंह और यामना सोशल वर्कर सिंह मैं याम तो थोपी रखा लंबी सिंह से इम्फान मनुंग दले दिपा अदु सिंह की डिस्ट्रिक्ट हेडक्वार्टर्स में ले भी दिपा लंबी सिंह से प्लीज एटलीस्ट तका से चंगगा थोनिंग द बथो थोरको मतम द लैहो लाको थोरको मतम द कनबे यानबा सिगी लंबी सिंह द पिबियो अदुगा लेखाई खुदिंग द पुखरी दरुगा थंबियो.
The students of the Borobekra Higher Secondary School, Jiribam District, organized a rally and submitted a memorandum to Chief Minister N. Biren Singh with copies to several authorities concerned through the local administrations, demanding appointment of teachers for the vacant posts and a warning that the school will be permanently locked from October 1st if the demands were not met. According to the General Secretary of the Borobekra Higher Secondary School Students Union, P. Sanju Singh, the school is the non-government institute for higher secondary education in the Borobekra subdivision of Jiribam district. When the school was upgraded, the government had assured to send a requisite number of teachers, including for chemistry subject and a regular principal or vice principal, he said. However, the government is yet to fulfill its promise and the careers of hundreds of students of the school are at stake, Sanju said, stressing that they took out a rally to submit the memorandum to Chief Minister along with copies to Education Minister, the local MLA, the Director of Higher Secondary Education and the DC of Jiribam District through SDC of Borobekra Subdivision, M. Devananda Singh. Sanju further said the school has about 700 students studying from class 6 to 12 and most of them took part in the rally. He also informed that many of the teachers of the school were transferred without any replacement so far. He further demanded starting of the computer and education courses from the next academic session.
Rally करना नहीं चाहते, but shortage of teacher we came here. हम आज रैली करने आए यहाँ पे बिकॉज हमारे टीचर्स बहुत कम है. हम फ्रॉम क्लास 6 टू क्लास 12 देयर इज 600 एंड अबव स्टूडेंट. सो टीचर्स बहुत कम है. एक क्लास में अगर टीचर्स जाते हैं तो दूसरे क्लास खाली रहता है. हम लोग को टीचर्स चाहिए. जब स्कूल बोरबेकरा हायर सेकेंडरी अपग्रेडेशन होने के टाइम में हम लोगों को फुलफिल टीचर्स है, बट अभी सब ट्रांसफर हो गए. वी नीड ट्रांसफर टीचर्स बैक और हम लोग को एक वाइस प्रिंसिपल या प्रिंसिपल रेगुलर प्रिंसिपल होना जरूरी है स्कूल में. वो भी नहीं है, रेगुलर प्रिंसिपल भी नहीं है. अगर रेगुलर प्रिंसिपल
at the surrounding area of the organizations was held jointly with Ukanko along with the anti-rabies vaccination camp at the Kayo Club Kumbi area. The anti-rabies vaccines were vaccinated to the dogs of the club surrounding area. MPAL, Amawova and mothers of the anti-drug campaign Bishnupur were also participated. Textiles, Commerce and Industry Minister Nemcha Kipgem yesterday attended the Board of Trade meeting at the Convention Hall, the Ashok, New Delhi, organized by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Union Minister of Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal, Ministers of State for Commerce and Industry chaired the meeting along with the Union Minister of State Shom Prakash and Anupriya Patel among others. While addressing the gatherings, the State Industry Minister Nemcha stated that Manipur being on the trade route to Southeast Asian countries deserves more focus. She also mentioned strengthening of border trade at Moreh border town and setting up the border heads at Bihang and New Somtal needs to be expedited. Nemcha Kipgen also drew the attention for development of infrastructure and to place more human resources. E-visa, transport protocol and international flights will help in trade as well as people to connect, she asserted. Additional Chief Secretary, Planning Government of Manipur, Van Lumang Commissioner, Textile, Commerce and Industry Manipur Pradeep Kumar Jha accompanied the State Industry Minister in the meeting. It may be mentioned that such board meeting headed by the Union Minister for Commerce and Industry provides an opportunity to have regular discussions and consultations with trade and industry and advise the government on policy measures related to foreign trade policy in order to achieve the objectives of boosting India's trade coupled with a vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. The third foundation celebrations of One Stop Center in Fales district was held at the community hall of Kongpal Khetrilekai, Porompat yesterday. MLA of Khetrigao Assembly Constituency, Sheikh Nur Hassan, Deputy Commissioner in Imphal East District, Kumanthem Daina Devi IAS, Chief Medical Officer of Imphal East, Dr. L. Indira Devi, Adaksha of Imphal East, P. Bimola Devi, and Pradhan of Top Nauria Gram Panchayat, M. Dinachandra Singh, attended the function as the Presidium members. Speaking at the occasions, MLA Sheikh Nur Hassan stated that the launching of the one-stop centers is an initiative sponsored by the central government with the objective to address crime against women and help women in distress by providing shelter in such centers. He further said that the staff of one-stop centers in the state investigate the issues of its inmates who are victims of various sorts of crime and have been helping the victims to lead a normal life by extending all possible support. The MLA sought support from all to stop crime against women.
Domestic violence, private place to be, public place to be, any form of psychological crime will be, not financial stress will be, any form of property related to be, family related to be, social related to be, tungan makani crimes in the mayona iba, maybe everything the high one-stop center is the Makoy Samasya, Makisi Pura Aga, high Nalaga, one-stop center is the tungan facilities Makisi provide to Raga, aside Muaitaba to doctor. Victim way to go, but the Kananaba Amadi Samas Adulaba, maybe everything in my Chatariba, the Chatabadu Makani crimes in the king of Tuchanabagi, Kanjanabagi, Amadi Hantaranaba, Samas, the English signal, my Fana, Amadi Chamanaba, the being among the Luin and the equality, Luin the peace, harmonious and tranquility, like a society, the same and the Panam that will give us in the bus, and the schema of the
National Highway number 37 Imphal-Jiribam Road was cut off yesterday for some hours due to landslides that occurred in between K. Sinam and T. Laizang village, Kangpopi district. Many vehicles including passenger buses and unloaded and empty trucks were stranded in both sides of the road. It was hard for the commuters due to hunger in the standard area. Later the landslides debris were cleared off by the road construction's Ganpati company using their excavators machines. According to Paulette Kipgen, chief of K. Sinam village, told our correspondent that the road maintenance in between 32 to 37 kilometers is very poor. It may be mentioned that the road cutting works for the upgradations of the double lane is being done by the Ganpati company. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
American Oncology Institute AOI Amadi Babina Specialty Hospital Anigi Makhada Comprehensive Cancer Care ka loinana multi specialty service singi kudong sabasing pijari kudong sabasing adudi neurology, urology, internal medicine, general surgery, critical care ICU amadi palliative medicine ni.
DS Enterprises Kashamthong na organize over mga suba langbang kakil. Nakadol ba September gi tang taraga tagi October gi tang taraga ni toy pawba. Palace compound na leiba apta kangjebung da pangthok sarga.
Langbal kaithil asida Manipur da leiriba full khudingmakki cultural item amadi store sing thongbigani.
Mangarak suba langbal kaithil asida national amadi international gi oiba store chama hena saruk yagadore.
Nepal tangdana pangthokwa festival amani. Festival asida gambling item amati yawjaroi handloom handicraft amadi disabled singi oina Soul 20 khudongtawa thamjai.
Tongan musical event rock show Manipuri matam isai loinana with the star dance competition amadi fashion event kaya su langbal kaithil uba phongbigani.
Please come and enjoy at Langbal Kaithil.
Please come and enjoy at Langbal Kaithil.
Purvashramda aikhoi pumnamakpu konbiramba thokchom birachan singna thagi nungsijaraba imung manung sagai natai marup mapang macha masu khwai pumnamakpu thadoklaga haukiba tang ahum tha mapan English ngani kunithoi Langban gi taret ni panba thangja nimitta Sri Guru gi kripada Sri Gaurachandra Das haiba tham phangjaduna Brindavan prapti oikre. Lakliba tang tara taruk thamapan Inglisangani kunithoi Langban gi kunmathoi ni panba irai nimitta Shira utsap din thokle numit asida lai khitrabagi atmana santi oina ingna chikna leizeruna bagidamak ngamjaba bastu kharadang langjaduna Sri Hari Charant Hari Sankritan Galoinana Kachagadauri Upalaksha Asida Brahman Vaishnav Ahalaman Maruk Mapang Amadi Iche Ichal Kwai Kibikna Matam Chanda Lingbirakuna Harinam Shravan Tawbiranaba ELITETV Kuthangda Paujanjari Sinjalangjariba Thokchom Gambini Devi Mache Thokchom Ongbi Danau Devi Mamaunupi Thokchom Ningol Sulochana Devi Machanupi Thokchom Ningol Survala Devi Machanupi Thokchom Ningol Sorojini Devi Machanupi Thokchom Ongbi Ranjana Devi Mamaunupi Wangkhai Mayum Nongpok Nganbi Devi Masunupi Thokchom Anuradha Devi Masunupi Thokchom Diana Devi Masunupi Thokchom Jasovanta Singh Machanupa Thokchom Satyavrata Singh Machanupa Nongdon Mangang Masunupa Thokchom Satyam Singh Masunupa Yaifaba Thokchom Masunupa Mafam Brahmapur Vaigabati Laikai Harinath Road Bekatpa Ayukpung Nipan Sankritan Hauba Nungthilpung Baromakai Khanganjaba Taret Suba Ningomam Sagai Development Organization NSDO Meritorious Amadi Achievers Award Inglisangani Kunithoi Yenthokpagi Thoram Lakli Patang Kun Manga Thamapan Inglisangani Kunithoi Nomaijing Numit ke Nungthilpung Baromakai Taba Matamda Gandhi Memorial Hall Infalda Pangthokcharagani Maramasina Bosem Kosem CBSC Amadi Masiga Manaba Atai State Singi Board Amadi Council Naloba Inglisangani Kunithoigi 10th amadi 12th ki mahi ki changing da mai paklaba 60% amadi masigi mathakta fangba sagai gi mahiroi singna mark sheet certificate xerox copy amaga loinana passport photo ani amadi August English ani konithoi fawbugi manungda hiram khudingmakta thoidok hendokna state ki national ki amadi international ki thakta manamathum phangbikraba sagai cha singna marilena ba che changsing passport photo ani ga loinana lakli batang Taranipan Thamapan Inglisangani Kunithoi Nomaijing Numit Fawbugi Manungda BIPL Langthabal Lep Awanglekai Dalaiba NSDO gi office ta Pishin Biraknaba Paujanjari Akupa Marul gi damag 7005611501 9862825547 Natraga 8974434545 ta Paupirakpa Yagani Khanganjariba Dr. Ningombam Shantakumar Singh, Secretary NSDO.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. The Lamlai Constituency MLA KH Ibomsa, who is also the chairman of the Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Limited (MHHDC), today said the public, particularly the traders, businessmen and artisans, can take advantage of the financial institutes if only the loan were taken after following the formal process and repaying the loans on time. Once the financial institutes recognize a loanee as a trusted customer who repaid the loan amounts on time, they will provide further and higher value loans, he stressed. Ibomcha made the statement during the inaugural ceremony of the vocational training organized at Community Hall of the Top Chingtha Gram Panchayat under Tulihal Jira Palishad, Imphal is organized by the Social Amelioration Society SAS, Imphal in collaborations with the Northeastern Development Finance Corporation Limited NEDFI. Speaking on the occasion as a chief guest, said that the vocational training will provide immense benefits to the public of the area as far as financial gains and development of families are concerned. He highlighted that under the current scenario, the tool for the people to survive are good skills, particularly in the field of handloom and handicraft and agriculture. For those who are interested in handloom and handicrafts, the key ingredients are having knowledge to conserve the traditional products and innovations to create new ones with a high quality but cheap price to attract more customers, the MLA said. Towards achieving these targets, it is highly necessary to undergo scientific training under the guidance of experts, Ibomcha said. In Manipur and outside, the Lengyan fee has become popular and the government is willing to increase productions for Lengyan fee, which is used as the Lengyan fee. Moreover, the Chief Minister's office and other ministers and MLAs along with departments, including for outside Manipur, have decided to use only products from handloom and handicraft for any official purpose, Ibomcha said. On September 15, Chief Minister Biren Singh will hold a meeting with the public for the development of Manipur, and the state's weavers and artisans should make efforts to provide quality products during the event. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister Biren Singh, both the central and the state governments are putting in efforts for skilling of the workers and to provide the market for the products by holding fair and exhibitions at the district, state, national and international levels. The MLA added that he will provide help from his corporation side to the vocational training program and launch the organizers. SAS Chief Operating Officer Akbar Khan said the unemployment youth of the state will be provided a trade according to the skills after completions of a 25-day vocational training program. The inaugural ceremony was attended by NEDFI, CMD, PVS and L Murti, CMDO Babina Group of Companies, Dr. Thangjam Dabli, Tulihaljira Parishad member and BJP State General Secretary Khongbam Inau Chadebi and Top Chingtha Gram Panchayat Pradhan Yumnam Tomba. Mizoram Police CID Special Branch seized 1.292 kgs of heroin this morning from one person, according to the police report. Acting on a specific input for sister agency, early morning CID branch operation team intercepted one vehicle, Baleno car, driven by Kamal Hossain, 27 years, son of Isap Ali of Bardowal PS, Sonamura Nalchar, Tripura at Seling, Aizol district, and seized 1.292 kgs, 29 soft cases of heroin number 4, value rupees 6.46 crores in international market. Further probe in on the forward or backward linkage. Minister of State for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distributions and Rural Development, Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti, who reached Aizol yesterday afternoon on a 3-day visit to Mizoram, called on the Governor Dr. Haribabu Khambampati at Raj Bhavan last evening. The minister informed the governor about the steps being taken under her ministry with regards to procurement of food grains under the public distribution system across the country. She added that millets as a healthy options as food grains need to be promoted, and the millets and all seeds are another area where procurement will be ramped up in the coming years, she said. Aspects of rural development and distributions of food grains under the public distribution system through fair price shops in the state and also the crucial role played food corporations of India were also discussed by the two leaders. India reported 5,108 new coronavirus infections, taking the total tally of COVID-19 cases to 4,45,10,057, while the case dipped to 45,749 according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on today. The dead count climbed to 5,28,216 with 19 fatalities, which includes 12 deaths reconciled by Kerala, the data updated showed. The active cases comprise 0.10% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate increased to 98.71%, the ministry said. The daily positivity rate stood at 1.44%, while the weekly positivity rate was recorded at 1.70%. A total of 89.2 crore COVID-19 tests have been conducted so far, and 3,55,231 tests were conducted in the last 24 hours. As many as 215.67 crore total vaccine doses, including 94.57 crore second dose and 18.70 crore precaution doses, have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. A total of 19,25,881 doses were administered in the last 24 hours, the ministry said. Minister of State for Science and Technology Jitendra Singh has said that the first trial for Gaganyaan, India's maiden human space mission, will be done by the end of 2023 or at the beginning of 2024. He said the first day's flight will be followed by sending a female-looking humanoid robot, Mitra, to ensure that the final flights of Gaganyaan is flawless. Dr. Jitendra Singh said on the basis of these two missions, our astronauts will go in the third mission. With the launch of Gaganyaan, India will become the fourth nation in the world to launch human spaceflight missions after the US, Russia and China. Now the sports news. Team Manipur and Jharkhand will play the final match of the ongoing Under-14 Boys 61st Subrata Mukherjee International Football Tournament at New Delhi, jointly organized by Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society and the Indian Air Force. The final match will play on 15th of this month. 34 teams divided into 8 groups are competing in the tournament, which began from 6th of this month. Yesterday's semi-final match was played between Manipur and Nagaland, where Manipur beat Nagaland by 2-0 goal. Hairo Higher Secondary School is representing Manipur in the said tournament. In women's cricket, India defeated England by 8 wickets in the second 2020 to level the 3-match series 1-1 at the country ground Derby last night. Chasing 143 runs to win, India made 146 runs in 16.4 overs for the loss of 2 wickets. For India, opener Smriti Mandhana made an unbeaten 79 runs and she was supported by Harmanpreet Kaur's unbeaten 29 runs and Safali Verma's 20 runs. Smriti Mandhana was named player of the match. Earlier, host England won the toss and opted to bat first. Batting first, they made 142 for 6 in a stipulated 20 overs. For India, Sneha Rana scaled 3 wickets while Renuka Singh and Dipti Sharma took 1 wicket each. The first 2020 match was won by England. The final match in the T20 series will be played at Bristol tomorrow. Both teams will play 3 ODI matches after the T20 series. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. More than 85 persons admitted at Paumata and Tungjoy PHC on suspected food poisoning. Chief Minister Sri Biren Singh flags for firefighting vehicles, expresses concern over narrow local roads. Mizoram Police CID Special Branch seized 1.292 kgs of heroin. And India logs 5,108 new COVID-19 cases, 19 days in the last 24 hours. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a good day.